everyone. Welcome back to the Cadence Spotlight. My name is Hailey, and I am the Director of Marketing here at Event Cadence. We created this series to shine a light on our client-facing team and the work that they do to create extraordinary experiences for our clients. Today, I am sitting down with our CEO and co-founder, Joe Patalano, to get his perspective on how our team sets us apart, some client success stories, and more. Let's get started. We're so excited to have you, Joe.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to talk to you.
Obviously, you're going to have such a unique insight having that bird's eye view across all of our different accounts and really seeing the company grow over the last few years. But where I want to start is something I think quite simple, but when a client is looking at a solution like ours, what do you think makes Cadence the right choice for them?
Our team, always, right? Our tagline, experience every moment. We're truly here to help our clients experience the moments and not deal with the stress. That's what we're there for. We like to handle the complexity of these events so that they can focus on the engagements and engaging with their customers. Our culture is built on customer love. We always use that term, responsiveness and excellence. And I don't know that I've run into another organization that, to its core, I feel like every single person on the team kind of shares those same core values, especially responsiveness. There's so much stress in planning these events. It's nothing worse than sending an email and not knowing if somebody's following up on it, et cetera. So I would say the team is always why we excel.
This is the third Cadence Spotlight, and we're 3 for 3. Everyone has mentioned our team, so it's definitely one of the big pieces of that is due to the culture you've helped create here and the team we've built slowly but surely. But yes, it's a popular answer, but that's a good thing. I think that means everyone's on the same page.
Nothing more important than the culture and the team, as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. And I know that's one of the things that brings a lot of value to our customers. But from your perspective, and maybe it is this as well, what do you think is the most important value that we deliver to our clients?
Ooh, most important, I would say peace of mind, stress-free experience. Um, that's what we're here for, is to take on all the trials and tribulations of planning these congresses, and there's everything else going on, and we try to bring a little bit of calm to the chaos. We try not to just answer the questions of our clients, but we try to anticipate what they're going to need, and we try to prevent problems rather than solve them. I feel like that's where our team is unbelievable. They've done this so many times. They know where the pitfalls are most of the time. We're ahead of those, I feel like, and we can anticipate things and prevent them before they arise, as opposed to running around in a fire drill situation.
Absolutely. Peace of mind definitely cannot be undervalued in the event industry. I mean, you're spending a lot of hours with these people putting on these events. It's weekends, it can be early mornings, late nights at times. So having that peace of mind behind you is very valuable. I definitely agree. Now, we talked a little bit about our team and the value that we bring on that side, but we also have a pretty robust platform, a platform with a lot of features. But there are some other platforms out there. What do you think helps our platform stand out? How do we differentiate with our platform?
I would love to hear the other responses you get on this, right? Obviously, we have invested heavily in our platform, both emotionally, financially. Simply put, I would say we built a platform by listening to our customers, our clients. It was built by life sciences companies that have done this for years. They've driven our roadmap, and it's very specifically tailored to the pain points associated with planning, executing a medical congress, and the associated engagements and appointments. Layer that on top of, the platform's obviously amazing, but then you layer that on top of our team. it's a tough combination to beat, especially in the niche vertical that we're trying to target.
And speaking of that niche vertical, I think I know our bread and butter is really medical congresses. So I would love to hear an example of a recent congress that you've either attended yourself or maybe just heard about from the team where everything just worked, where the platform, the team, everything came together, and some of the positive feedback that we've heard from that.
I mean, I could almost go to any Congress lately. We've been doing this for a while. I mean, ESMO this year happened to coincide with Amazon being down.
Mm.
Many of the other vendors were super stressed. We have, through the years, learned some of the pain points. Will call was designed with the understanding that the internet's unreliable in some of these environments, and we didn't miss a beat. I mean, obviously, there's none better than ASCO. We're just proud to be there, stress-free, making it look easy, and to see the footprint that we have across all the meeting rooms and booths. Um, we take the most stressful events, and honestly, the team makes it look effortless. It's incredible, honestly. So it's very proud for me to go to an event like at ASCO or an ESMO, where we're doing thousands of engagements and nobody's frantic, nobody looks stressed out, and everyone has each other's back.
Absolutely. You mentioned quickly will call there. I would love for you to share with the audience a little bit about why we built will call and what our clients use it for.
Sure. Originally, we had lists of appointments printed out, and for compliance reasons, we had to capture signatures. There are other solutions out there that do similar things, but our target user is typically somebody on a logistics team that's been hired for the day or the event. We have very limited time to train and onboard them. So we built Will Call for a simple reason to take the features that a logistics team needs at the most stressful time, which is during the event, and make it super simple for them to use, super simple to onboard them, and give them a very intuitive Apple-like user experience where they could almost anybody, regardless of their technical savviness, can jump in and dive right in and get onboarded quickly.
And another great piece of it too is you can use iPads. So a lot of the check-in systems at different events and congresses, you have to rent these out of date uh the word is
Funky,
escaping
yeah.
me. Funky, but they're not intuitive. Everyone knows how to use an iPad. There's 3 buttons, you're in, you're out. And I agree. I Will Call is definitely one of my favorite products, but as far
That's
as just our Event Cadence suite and our features, do you have a favorite Event Cadence feature?
oof. Well, I think about that. The decision was easy for iPads, right? There's no better, more beautiful device. We could have
Totally.
used Android tablets, and they're nice, but it's just a true professional experience. Other than Will Call, I mean, there's so many great features. The room availability shows really
Mhm.
nicely. Um, the objectives and topic tracking on the appointments, obviously the appointment suite being our true bread and butter. If I had to pick one, I would say the mutual requests. It's such a huge problem, and it was handled so elegantly in the platform, and it's used every single Congress by almost every single team that uses our platform and provides immediate value for them.
Lauren said something similar along mutual requests and the ask a customer link. When you're saving people time, when you're simplifying a process that has taken numerous, countless emails back and forth, Excel documents, all just replacing all of that. And at the end of it, bringing a better experience to your thought leader, to your KOL, it's invaluable, I think.
Yep.
And I am going to wrap us up here. We have Thanksgiving coming up. if you didn't know, next week. The holidays are already here. I would love to hear something that you're especially grateful for, whether it's about being, your role as CEO, something about our team, or any of the work that you do at Cadence. Is there anything that you're grateful or thankful for this year?
All of it. I love what I get to do every single day. I love talking to our clients. Our team is incredible, as I've already mentioned. Um, if I had to pick one thing most grateful for, it would be some of our clients who just always go to bat for us, always lead us to the solution to solve key business problems. I could throw out names, of course, all day long, but it's just to get feedback from clients, turn it into product features, and see it live and being used and providing value in a matter of months is so rewarding to me. That's what I love to do is talk to a stakeholder, understand why they're facing a challenge, specific challenge, whether it's analytics or trying to measure the value of certain engagements or trying to reduce the labor at a Congress, coming up with a proposed solution, and they're trusting us to just let's try this. And I mean, I'm sorry, some names jump out to mind too, but it's unbelievable the amount of trust that they have in us and uh, that we deliver. And I think we've built that trust over the years by always going the extra mile. And I never want to give that up. I would rather not grow than not treat every single client, customer like they're the most important.
I could not agree more. It's definitely something to be thankful for. The relationships that we've built, not only internally, but externally. And we've really grown as partners with some of these companies. Talk about client success stories starting 7, 8 years ago. I think we surpassed our eighth ESMO, I think is what I saw, maybe ninth even. And just building with those same companies year after year, there is nothing quite like it.
You mentioned relationships, right? And our platform is all about engagements and relationships with KOLs. Um, Relationships matter more than anything in a day and age with AI and virtual meetings, and it's the building and helping enable these key relationships is what means the most to me, and especially for me with our clients and for our clients with their KOLs. It's relationships matter. I guess is the best way to put it.
And I think there's no better way to leave it. Relationships matter. Joe, thank you so much for joining us on the Cadence Spotlight today. Anything else you wanted to leave with our audience before we wrap up here?
If you see this in the next week, happy Thanksgiving.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining. And if you're watching this and want to learn more about Cadence, you can head to eventcadence.com or reach out on any of our social platforms. Thanks
Thanks,
again,
Haley.
Joe.
Thank
And
you.
everyone, have a great day.